This isn't working. I don't think we can make this a video. That's what I say to the cats. This could be a total disaster and you may never see me again. Welcome to Crafty Girls. Today it is just me. Crickets. So today I am doing a Bob Ross painting challenge.
Happy painting and God bless.
And we are going to be painting with nothing but slime pigments. These are from Stardust Micas, and we actually contacted the company before making these wonderful Stardust Micas paints, and they said, go for it. But if you guys don't come back alive, we understand. They actually suggested that we mix it with rubbing alcohol, which worked, but once the rubbing alcohol dried out, the pigment started to crumble and fall off the paper that it was on, so we were like, this isn't really gonna work. So we found this stuff at Michael's. This is a matte medium, so it's not a paint, but it's close to it. And when we mixed the pigments with it, it kind of made paint. So let's get right on into this. I was inspired by Rosanna Piancino because she did this challenge, but she used frosting. So I decided, hey, why not just use pigments and go the whole hog and do Bob Ross.
Let's just do something and have a good time.
So wish me luck. This could be a total disaster and you may never see me again. So I'm going to be using the same tutorial that she did. It's called Peaceful Reflections. If you want to look it up, it's really pretty. I really only say that because mine may not turn out like hers did. Blech. I don't speak English, people. Okay, so we're gonna get right into this.
Let's do maybe a little traditional painting with some mountains and pretty sky and maybe some water and who knows. Let's just do something and have a good time.
So we're gonna get right into this. May this please stick to the bristles of my bristly brush. I literally haven't even tested this, you guys, so let's hope for the best. By the way, these are the colors that I will be working with. I mixed them all myself. There are a whole bunch of pigments and they're supposed to represent the Bob Ross set. Okay, let's go.
Now put a little yellowish glow in the sky.
This is beautiful.
The Indian yellow is quite transparent.
There we go. Nice watery consistency. That's better. Just needed to add some water.
Maybe a little bit of it down here. If we're gonna have water, we just put a little in there. What the heck?
Add some down here.
Okay, without even cleaning the brush, I'm gonna go right into a touch of alizarin crimson and just tap a little bit into the bristles.
All right,
like
and
so.
then we're gonna go straight into crimson without even washing our brush, like he says.
Just wherever.
And we will blend that together. The crimson is much more liquidy, which is nice because I want liquidy. So we're just gonna paint ourselves a nice little warm spot. Warm. If this works, you guys, it's probably gonna be the first painting in the history of the world where pigments made Bob Ross art. That's true. This is so ugly. These things aren't working. They're so resistant, they won't blend. Okay, then we're gonna go straight into phthalo blue. Yeah, we're not supposed to.
Okay, a little phthalo blue. And I still have the same old dirty brush.
Did not work the way I thought it would, where it would just thin out.
Using a little crisscross strokes. And I've started out here and working downward, so it'll mix with the liquid white and automatically get lighter and lighter in value.
Okay, so the thing about these pigments, I thought the color would lighten as the layer thinned. Did not happen. Shouldn't this be blending? Should this not? Okay, you guys, so I started over because that was such a huge mess that I was like, what the heck? This is not a happy accident. So I've got a new canvas and I have new blue, and now I'm going to try this again.
Now I'll put a little yellowish glow in the sky. Now the Indian yellow is quite transparent. There. I'm in a bright, happy mood today. It's a good day to be alive. So let's do a painting that reflects that. Shoot, every day's a good day to be alive. There we are. Maybe a little bit of it down here. If we're gonna have water,
Okay,
we just put a
there
little
we
in
go.
there.
That's a mess. Let's go. More paint.
Okay, without even
Jazz.
cleaning the brush, I'm gonna go right into a touch of alizarin crimson.
I really see what he meant about having a canvas pre-primed beforehand because this is not working. So the first rule in painting a Bob Ross painting is to listen to what he tells you to do. Which I didn't, obviously.
There we are.
I'm just gonna blend all this together with a damp brush.
Blend those edges out very nice.
Because water really has an effect on this.
Just put a little warm spot up here in the sky. Okay, we'll take a little crimson and we'll throw a little of that down here too. What the heck? What the heck? We don't care.
Maybe this is why nobody ever painted with pigments?
That's good enough. Okay, just have a good time. That's really what painting's all about.
Look at that. So beautiful. We found a new type of art. Paper towel scrubbing with Rachel. There we go. You've been educated. All of you. Hopefully. Okay.
Okay, little phthalo blue. And I still have the same old dirty brush.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's go right on back up in here. Using a little crisscross strokes. And I've started out here and working downward, so it'll mix with the liquid white and automatically it'll get lighter and lighter in value. There. See, the blue is so much stronger than that crimson. Boy, it'll eat it up if you're not careful. Maybe a little bit right in here.
Okay, now we are just gonna take that technique and go in here and do whatever we do with our paper towels in the evening at 8 o'clock.
Some phthalo blue and a touch, just a touch, of phthalo green. Phthalo blue.
I'm so glad Bob Ross has not watched me make all the mistakes.
Let's put some water down here.
Got approximately 87,000 hairs on my thingy.
Outside in. A little bit on the other side. There we go. Just let all these colors just sort of blend together.
All right. We get all the water out of our brush. Now we're just gonna blend the whole thing together. Yeah, I'm going.
Let's put us a little mountain up here. For that, I'm going to use some Midnight Black, some Van Dyke Brown, alizarin crimson, a little Prussian blue. Good dark color. Mix it up, pull it out very flat, cut off our little roll of paint right there. Now then, you got to make your first big major decision. Where's your mountain live in your world? Maybe your mountain lives right there. Well, it sure does now. Firmly push that right into the fabric. Just really push. Like so. Use a lot of pressure. Maybe it goes on off over here somewhere. Whatever.
This isn't working. I don't think we can make this a video.
Take a 2-inch brush and we grab that. Once again, the canvas is wet. We can move color.
Look at how much is still on there. It won't even spread.
Now, if you're on a dry canvas and you try to pull this paint, you're going to be in Agony City. Agony City.
This isn't working. I don't think we can make this a video. I really see what he meant about having a canvas pre-primed beforehand because this is not working. So the first rule in painting a Bob Ross painting is to listen to what he tells you to do.
That's one of the reasons that I stress so much that we use a pre-stretched double prime canvas. If you use a canvas board or canvas paper, it will absorb your liquid white and you'll be left with a dry surface, and we depend on this being wet through the entire painting. There we go.
Here we go. We got our mountain range done. Now, we are going to start with the rest of it.
Take a 2-inch brush and we grab that. Once again, the canvas is wet, we can move color. Take a 2-inch brush. Now, if you're on a dry canvas and you try to pull this paint, you're going to be in Agony City. Take a 2-inch brush.
This looks like Mother Nature pooped on a canvas. That's all I have to say. Good night, people. Or good afternoon, or whatever time it is for you there. Wherever you are watching this video. For the 2 people who are still watching this video, God bless you, but you could do something better with your time. Honestly, I think this would be so good if I tried it with the Bob Ross painting kit. Okay, we got in with a wet brush. We got in and we done this.
Go straight down,
We
cut off
done
our little
this,
roll of
people.
paint. Now then, you have to make some big decisions.
Alright, we're gonna take our white and we're gonna paint some snow on our mountains.
In my world, I think the light's going to be coming from the right. But most right-handed people, 99 out of 100, will find it easier to highlight on the right. Try it a little bit, see what works for you. There.
If I looked at this from the nearest mountaintop, I could possibly see the resemblance between this painting and that of Bob Ross's. Just trying to add myself a peak of some sort. I'm starting to get bored with myself, people. The person standing nearest to me is now stepping away cautiously. Aren't you, Gus Gus? Okay, pimples. We have ourselves mountain crevices. We're adding our sky blue to our snow blue.
Let's just put the indication of a shadow. Now, let's push this one back. Watch right here. You come right down through here and distinctly come through that. See?
No.
Pushes that little thing right on back into the background. That easy. You have the power to move them out.
So sad. Do you agree?
There we go. Just put in a few little shadows here and there. There. Push that one right on back. Bring that together. Anywhere you want a little indentation in your mountain, put a shadow there. That's all it takes. You've got one fantastic
This
mountain.
is supposed to make the illusion of mist.
Yes, we are.
Obviously not.
Put it over here. Always following the angles that you have in your mountain.
Alright, people, we've made the illusion of mist. Moving on! Grab our fan brush.
And maybe back in here in our world, there lives a lot of little distant trees, and all you're doing is tapping down over the fan brush. Just tap it down. Maybe here and there in our world, maybe one or two of these trees is a little more distinct, stands out a little stronger. You can see a little more detail.
It's a happy little tree.
A lot of paint though. Just sort of working back and forth.
It's not very little though.
And you just put as many or as few as you want.
Happy little trees. People, please tell me in the comments down below, would you visit this reserve?
There we go. Let's come right over here. Maybe
There's another happy little tree that
tree?
lives in this forest.
right here. Well, I don't know. Wherever you want them.
Okay. We are massively out of this.
Now then, maybe right in here lives some bushes and all kind of happy little things. Right there. And we can reflect some of that right
Jesus,
into the water.
save us all. I'm going nuts. Going nuts with this
Right
painting.
into the water. That easy.
My Bob Ross bird.
And on the other side, we want some just happy little bushes and trees. trees. There, see? Just make this look like a little winding. Maybe it's a little river that just winds right on back in there.
Look, I kind of did it. Okay, guys, so I'm going to attempt to put some bushes down there, and then I'm going to call it a day because this is really hard.
There's a happy little bush. I remember him. He lives right here. Right there. Beautiful little bush. And he shines in the sun. Okay, now then, watch right here. Let's turn that into reflections just by pulling it
Here
down.
we go. Now it's starting to look a little better.
That's all there is to it. Yeah, I'm going into yellow ochre, little Indian yellow here and there. Here lives another little bush. See them? Just sort of visualize these in your mind and drop them in. Drop them in.
Hello guys, I came in to affirm what she was doing. Wow, Rachel. Just the glory on this
scraper tool for
painting
this scraper tool.
is what?
I need a scraper tool for this scraper tool.
Yeah, you do. You see the guys? That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Hey y'all. I know you miss me. That looks good. Bob Ross would be proud. Have a fun time. Hey, you're the one that's artistic. I called you zooming out first. Have fun. Bye bye. Peace.
And there it is. The one and only. Not Bob Ross. So not Bob Ross. Mount Chisel has been named. Bob Ross, I'm glad you're not seeing this right now, because I would be embarrassed halfway. I would blame all of it on this mess. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Now it is time for it to come to an end.
It's so interesting. I mean, look how metallic this is. This one's really nice. This is made with pigment. And it is so metallic.
This is also made with pigment. Vote in the comments down below which one you think looks better. Okay, you guys, this was interesting. We hope you enjoyed it, but
now it's time for shout-outs. Holly X,
Girl Squad,
Sarah Contreras, Bella G,
Libby Ross,
and Good Vibes. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. We love you guys so much. Bye!
My hands are so weird. Guys, it's like it dried. It's like a glove, but it's not restraining. It's really weird, but when I do this, a bunch of it comes off.
Happy painting and God bless.